Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a magic book review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another magic review from Magic Orthodoxy. Me. Hey, Monday through Friday, I review magic tricks, both the latest and the greatest. No tricks that you've never heard of before, right? I'm giving you exactly what you're seeing out there on the interwebs, right? You're watching the trailer, you're getting all excited. You want to know if it's any good. You want to come back here, watch a review before you make a purchase so that you spend your money wisely, right? You know the kind of tricks you like. You know what you like. So come on back here, watch a review, and then you'll be buying stuff that you love, right? No more magic in drawers. No more magic. You buy it, you're disappointed, buyer's remorse, you throw it in the bin. Let's not have that. Today is Friday, so on Friday I try to review a magic book. They're not as easy to review because they're longer. There's a lot more going on, right? There's a lot to read, a lot to get across. This is another great book from Three Monkeys Publishing. Three Monkeys has been very generous to me, and I am very appreciative because I love magic books. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Magic books are where it's at, right? If you want secrets, you want to perform tricks that nobody else is performing, you want more magic books. And today's magic book will teach you absolutely zero magic tricks. There's no magic tricks in this book. And then you're asking, well, why do I want it? Well, because it's magic theory. So there's other kinds of magic books that you can buy. Some magic books actually help you become a better magician, all right? Because let's face it, there's lots of tricks out there. There's more tricks out there than you will ever possibly perform. In fact, I review more tricks in a month than I could ever possibly perform, right? The amount of material out there, both in written form, gimmicks, downloads, it's overwhelming. So somewhere in there, you should be learning how to become a better magician. And today, we're gonna learn about how to practice. This is your practice playbook. This is from Yuhasz. He's an educator, motivational speaker, magician, and author. He combines his experience in teaching with performance, and he offers what he calls motivational magic, which is using magic as storytelling to engage audiences, especially students, and his messages of resilience and growth and reflection. He actually holds a master's of education. He's worked in the public school system, and he has another book, Empowering Students for the Future, which draws from his decades of teaching experience and focuses on using questions to empower learners. So, what is today's book all about? Well, it's about practicing. How do you practice, right? Because you hear it. You hear it all the time. You hear people say, hey, practice your tricks. You know, go. And so the question is, well, how do I do that? How do I practice? Has anyone ever taught you how to practice? If you've been around magic for any length of time, you've probably noticed that we spend a lot of time and a lot of energy hunting for that next trick, right? That next move, that next clever gimmick. But how much time do you really spend learning how to practice? So this isn't your typical magic book, right? It doesn't hand you a stack of new routines to memorize. Instead, it gives you something much more valuable. It gives you a roadmap for turning your practice time into a real engine for growth. Eric has taken his years of performing, teaching, and trial and error, and distilled it then into a system that shows magicians how to rehearse with a purpose. And what I like about this book is that it treats practice as much more than just mindless repetition. It's about building habits, gaining confidence, and transforming the way you approach your craft. Instead of grinding through a slide until your hands are sore, you're guided to think about timing and scripting and audience management, and even the emotional side of performances, like how to deal with nerves before you walk on stage. The structure of the book is also really practical because it walks you through 4 different modes of practice, from drilling skills to running full performances. There's even a customizable template. So each practice session has direction. It's not just chaos. My favorite part is what Eric calls the practice lab, where you deliberately simulate the pressure of the real world, almost like stress testing your magic before you ever show it to a live audience. And it's not all theory. There's a 30-day challenge built in, some daily exercises that push you to focus on one aspect of your magic at a time, whether it's smoothing out your sleights or tightening your script or working on flow and misdirection. The result, if you follow through, you won't just polish a few tricks, you'll reshape the way you learn and perform. Your magic's gonna come out cleaner and stronger and more confident. Honestly, what makes this book stand out is that it fills a huge gap, I believe, in magic literature. We have thousands of books teaching us tricks, but almost nothing that teaches you how to practice. Eric's step into that gap is like a coach encouraging you and challenging you and giving you the tools that you're actually going to use. So I think if you're serious about performing, and it doesn't matter if you're just starting out or you've been in the trenches for years, this isn't just another book for your shelf. It's going to guide you. It's going to come back to you again and again, whether you need it to sharpen your magic or yourself. So right now the book is $60 and it's available at Three Monkeys Publishing. And that might sound like a lot to you, but publishing books is a little bit more expensive than just making plastic gimmicks or a deck of cards. And you need to think about it as an investment. You are making an investment in yourself. And when people talk about how we spend money, there are really only a small number of things that we spend our money on that are actually worth it. It's true. Spending your money on something that's going to appreciate over time, worth it. And also, spending money as an investment is worth it, especially when you're investing in yourself. You're making yourself better. You will become a better magician. And I think that's what we all want. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, and lastly, I would like to remind you that mine is not the only voice out there. When making a magic purchase, be sure to watch other review channels to get a well-rounded opinion. Please don't take my word for it. I am just one voice. There are plenty of other fantastic review channels out there, and you should be listening to all of them. I've included several of my favorite channels here, but I'm sure you know of a few others. Please do yourself a favor and subscribe and follow these talented people as well, so that you're always making the best purchase possible that fits your style and your character. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.